Bedwars is a game heavily based on skill, strategy, and of course, intelligence. But some people believe it's about being the most obnoxious person in the entire lobby. So today we're going to be looking at the strategies that piss me off more than anything else in the whole game.
BB, long neck at 20 to 8 in the fucking morning.
Strategy 1, rushing the wrong way. Okay, this one sounds pretty stupid, but when it does happen, it has the potential to make the game incredibly difficult for almost every single person playing. One of the most crucial parts of the game is the first rush. But unfortunately, there are always going to be some numbnuts on this planet who think that their views are better than everybody else's, so they decide to bridge the complete opposite direction like an absolute donkey. This one stupid decision now means that one player is stuck fighting two oncoming teams and the other one is left alone on the other side of the map with nobody to fight. Therefore, unbalancing the teams, therefore fucking up the rest of the match. If you were to do this, not only would you be screwing up everyone else, but you also screw yourself over, because now, while you're over at green base, battling it out with two people who want nothing to do with you, the guy you were supposed to rush is going to sneak up on you, take your bed, and slap you in the face. And look, to be honest, I haven't played in a little while, but at least I'm not going side rushing on bloody Speedway. Ultimately, if you end up in a situation where you're stuck between two oncoming teams, all I can say is, unfortunately, you might have to ditch your bed and lose the game. However, sometimes the person that rushes the wrong way will very quickly be removed from the game, as it leaves their base completely open for the player next to them to take their bed and wipe them from the game. Strategy 2, towering. I'm sure most of you can relate to the feeling of impatience as you watch a level 4 Hypixel champion tower all the way up to height limit just to eventually fall off and break their damn legs. I really just don't understand this. Like, where the f*** are you going, mate? Like, seriously though, why are we still doing this Unga Bunga caveman shit? It's fucking 2026. But yeah, honestly, this strategy isn't too hard to combat, considering most people who do this are either literal children or they have some kind of intellectual disability. If you find yourself in this situation, the best thing I can recommend is to either be patient and let them drop down, or you could drop some dino chicky nuggies or something on the ground. Strategy 3, the huge bed defense. This strategy is for sure the most common throughout the game. Personally, when I play solo bed wars, I use nothing more than one layer of wool around my bed just so I can go straight to rushing the other teams. Unfortunately though, there are a lot of players that really seem to enjoy covering their bed with thousands of layers of every block in the entire game. I like to refer to this as the my 600 pound bed defense, or for short, the Fat D. Oftentimes, the Fat D can be pretty fucking annoying. No matter how many fireballs and TNT you use, there always seems to be more blocks. On top of this, it's always accompanied by a player who refuses to leave his base. To combat against this, I would suggest leaving them to be the last player standing, stack up on emeralds, buy some invis, jump, whatever you need. With all these resources on hand, there's absolutely no way that they can stand a chance. And speaking of bed defenses, this leads me on to the next one. Strategy 4, Obsidian defense. Now, out of everything on my list, this strategy has been regarded by many as possibly the most difficult to combat. One of the worst feelings in a Bed Wars game is to arrive at a player's base just to find that the whole thing is covered in fucking obsidian. Obsidian is easily the most annoying yet overpowered aspects in the whole game, which is why it's so common. Honestly, this one is pretty difficult to combat, but not impossible. You can check underneath the defense by throwing a fireball from a distance, exposing the defense, or you get lucky enough that another team catches them placing it and rats them out to the rest of the lobby. Luckily, diamond pickaxes aren't that expensive in the game, and if you can lure the player out of their base, you should have plenty of time to break their obsidian defense, destroy the bed, and void before they get to you. Strategy 5, running. Oh my god. Honestly, at this rate, I don't even consider this a play style, because this is just downright shameful behavior. You naughty. It'll be down to the last player, and instead of facing you one-on-one, this guy will turn around and run away as fast as he can. I think it's really stupid. I mean, these motherfuckers be running away like they're getting chased by goddamn Diddy himself. I've had games that have been dragged on to the end of time because these dudes want to run a marathon around the whole goddamn map. And look, I understand most of these players are new to the game, and to be honest, I probably did the same thing at one point. But at least I knew when to actually give up. And the worst part is, they know they're gonna lose. They know they're cooked, yet they still just want to waste your damn time. Fortunately, they will get to a point where they will inevitably slow down, trip, or run out of breath, in which you will be able to catch up and beat their ass. Strategy 6, abusing items. Iron golem eggs, KB sticks, pop-up towers, just to name a few, have gained a reputation of being some of the weirdest and stupidest additions to the game yet. Over the years, these features have grown to be broken, laggy, and in some cases, insanely overpowered. Nothing pisses me off more than chasing down a final kill just to get launched 20 feet up in the air and instantly killed by an iron golem, or being trapped inside of a block caused by a pop-up tower. But amongst all of them, there is nothing more I absolutely hate more than the fucking bow. Seriously, why the hell is this still in the game? The developers should have removed this feature from the game years ago. Yet I return after a decent break.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no.
Just to find that it still exists. And you have to be a real prick to willingly buy one and use it in every single game. And to be honest, I have no real answer on how to combat this. The best thing I can say at this point is to just fight fire with fire. Buy a bow, piss them off too. Strategy 7. Camping. In my opinion, this is by far the most annoying strategy in Bedwars and should be banned and considered illegal throughout the entire server. This has become one of the most hated strategies amongst nearly every single competitive game in existence. Campers are a combination of the worst aspects of every part of the game, usually seen with a massive bed defense, a bow, no connecting bridges to the rest of the map, and weighing in at least 800 pounds. They will do everything in their power to ruin the game for everyone else. They often guard their gen, never leaving their base, let alone their own home. Right from the very start of the match, they typically act hostile towards everyone and refuse to move. Fortunately though, with the right equipment, these campers can be stopped with ease. All it takes is an Enderpearl, Invis, and some fucking balls to take these suckers on. Thank you guys for watching. If you found this video entertaining, subscribing would really support the channel, and leave a comment if you want to see more content like this. Until next time, goodbye.